Anyone that is acquainted with me knows that I am a very strong advocate for women equality. Growing up, I was very privileged with a very strong role model that stood by me and always helped me to differentiate between what is wrong and what is right. Whatever barriers I had throughout my life, she was always there encouraging me to stand up and try again. That role model is none other than my mother, who not only embraced her role as my protector, but also empowered me to be better. I was very fortunate to have such a strong role model who shaped me to be the woman I am today. And I truly believe that for a woman to feel empowered, she needs a very strong model as inspiration. Whether we had that model or not, we definitely owe it to the next generation to provide them with such a model. We always blame society, the system, the government for not providing us with the rights that we deserve. Even though I agree with this statement, I still believe that focusing on external factors is only aiding the situation. Take, for example, society. Merriam-Webster defines society as a community, nation, or broad grouping of people having common traditions, institutions, and collective activities and interests. Society is affected partially by behavioral psychology. So the way our parents raise their children affects how a society is shaped. If we divert our attention from the focus of women for a second, men are always told not to show any emotion, not to cry. But what if we do let them cry? How will this affect him in his life later on? The same goes for the woman. If the parents raise her to be empowered, she will be seen as a strong woman that takes control of any situation that she is in. So always teach your kids to always love and care about their future partner, and that they are equally responsible for the financials and the housework. This will not only teach them about the values of equality, but it will decrease the pressure levels for certain roles for both sides. On International Women's Day, I cannot but be very, very grateful to all the women before us that fought for our rights. If we look back, we can clearly notice how hard women had to fight for their rights to vote. They had to fight for their rights to own property. They even weren't free to travel without the approval of their male guardian. Some young girls were, and still, till this moment, forced to get married at a very young age to men chosen by their fathers, and some women are still subject to violence by their fathers and their husbands. So for the people that are complaining about feminism and that are saying that women already have all their rights, please take a look around you. And for the people that think that feminism is a movement that aims at destroying men, I really want to assure you that this is not the case. It is a movement that aims at giving every human being equal rights and equal responsibilities. So today, let's celebrate the success that our predecessor women have achieved, and let's continue the fight to make it better, to ensure that the generations after us would be celebrating our success as well. Let's take a moment and appreciate all the women around us that pushed us to be better. And our generation should put really a lot of effort to ensure that the younger generation have better opportunities from the one that we had. I want to stop here and appreciate all those women that I met throughout my life, that were mentors to me, that have supported me and that have stood by me. I want to thank all those women in my life that made me feel proud to be a woman.